Digital hugs to my people out there. Welcome back to Peace Cinemac. I'm that guy you see in your dreams, host T5. And today we are going to be doing an episode review of the TV shows Atlanta. I feel like I said that every time. Atlanta, season 1, episode 7. If you do not want this show to be spoiled for you, you should definitely stop. Go watch the show because this episode was a good one. And then come back. I mean, they're all good. But this one, I really like this one. Then come back and watch my show because my shit is dope. So here we go. Wah! Let's start with the commercials. Just the commercials in it. The commercials in this were intriguing. At first, I was mad because I bought this season on Amazon. So when I saw the commercial, I was like, these motherfuckers do a commercial on my shit. And I was real pissed for a second. And then I realized it was actually a part of the show. And then I was like, that's weird. That's weird how we set this up, but it also makes sense because he was hitting on a topic and he hit on it a certain way, and I feel like he did it just right. I feel like Donald Glover wrote, directed, shot it just right, and hit the subject in just the right way. And I really like that. But yeah, the commercials. I feel like with the commercials, he was definitely trying to say something with this episode. And I'm going to start with the commercials. And I feel like the commercials, he was trying to say that, hey, it's okay to show black people in these commercials and have them represent your products and whatnot. Because some of those were legit products. I don't know if Mickey's was. I'm not a drinker, sorry. Not really. I don't know if Mickey's is. But Dodge definitely is. All those Dodge commercials, especially the last Dodge commercial where there was the backstory, the old man telling the backstory of the guy, and he was just like filling up gas and he didn't have no pants on. That was funny. That'd be funny to actually see a commercial like that, but Dodge would not. I don't know. See, that's another thing. I wonder if some of the brands that they shown, like, they actually was like, okay, Beano, you can go ahead and do this and put this in your shows. Like, I wonder if they actually allowed that or if he just did it and was like, you know what, let's hope for the best. I feel like he had to, especially since he's with a network FX, I feel like he had to contact him and be like, yo, I'm doing this. Are you cool with it? Cool? Alright. Like, some of the commercials were just funny, or a mixture of funny and also trying to say something and deeper into the black culture, like the malt liquor one, like, I think malt liquor is like a staple type liquor for poor black communities. And then they showed that, and it says you're drinking it wrong. Like, they show classy black people drinking it, whatnot, and like looking fucking smooth and dope and rich and all that. So yeah, I think that's what he was trying to say with that. And what was the one? The cereal one. I think the cereal one might have been my favorite. The cereal one got too real. It got way too real, bro. Like, what? Because that cereal commercial was basically like the Trix commercials. Like, hey, you can't. Tricks are for kids or whatnot. And it was basically like that, but like the off-brand black version of it. And it had black characters in it. And then the wolf gets fucking like stomped down by the police guy, and then it's like then all of a sudden turns into like a real fucking situation, and it's not just a commercial. It's like police being unnecessarily aggressive towards someone, and especially when it was just a wolf taking cereal, and the kids even said that. I was like, bruh, just fucking cereal here. He's like, no, kids. The cop was like, no, kids. Only kids can have that fucking cereal. It's like, motherfucker, you be eating cereal. And it was like, kind of like just a deeper thing. Like, it's such a good show. And I really love that commercial. And like, in that situation, when it said, like, you eat you could have, like, that could have been like weed or whatnot. Like, if he was applying it to a real situation, like, you smoke this weed too. Like, and one of the commercials was continuing the whole mystical side of the show. Like, because that one black ball guy that appeared on the bus and was trying to get the Earn to eat a sandwich that he was making on the bus. So weird. so weird. Like, that popped up again in the commercial. Was like, hey, I'm that guy. You might have seen me in your dreams. It's just like, hey, so funny. And he also, in that same commercial, he got people to eat a Nutella sandwich. It was like, hey, I ate the Nutella sandwich and my life was better, infinitely better. I hope they bring him back again. I really do. Also, since I'm a cable cutter and I bought this season, I wonder what it would have been like to watch this show live with commercials. Like, cause this had many commercials throughout it. Like, I wonder what would have been like. I want that experience. I wish I had that experience to watch it live and be confused for momentarily. Like, why is there so many commercials? Where's the episode? Like, I kind of wish I had that experience. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. The trans interview type thing with Paperboy. So funny. Sorry. I feel like in rap it is kind of like easy to mistake at least some rappers for being homophobic with some of the lines and the way they use it, and I feel like that's what he was trying to say with this episode. And also, I feel like he was also trying to start a conversation about being homophobic in the trans community and all of that, and especially within rap and how rap treats it. And really, I feel like it was just about starting a dialogue with this episode, starting a dialogue about that conversation, and then just addressing that fact, addressing rappers and addressing people who aren't about rap but are just looking at it from the outside, and just getting these two communities to get together and start talking about it. Cause I do feel like the doctor was kind of right about how some people in the black community view transgender issues and homophobic issues like that. Well, at least maybe not so much the black community, but like the lower or poorer half, or like the average, or maybe just on a lot wider scale. Well, she was definitely targeting the black community, but I feel like she could have been talking about average people on a wider scale who were not like didn't know about the trans community until like Caitlyn Jenner and all that. But also, I feel like Paperboy was also right, and she was assuming a bit too much and was wrong in like just some areas. Like, hey, this is just rapping. I'm just rapping. And I do like though that he says, "Hey, I'm not homophobic." Basically, he's what he said. What's the word I'm looking for? Tolerant. There we go. I'm tolerant. I'm not homophobic and whatnot. Like, he says that. He's like, I'm cool. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not hating on it. And it's like, that's cool. And and I like how Donald Glover also showed like a parody type I don't know, it might be a thing. I'm gonna have to do some research. I hope it's not a thing. Like, but he like kind of did a parody of whatnot, like how it might look to people who haven't been exposed to it on the outside, the transracial parody type thing, or the black guy says, I'm white, and it's like, I'm going through a white surgery or whatnot. Really just got blonde hair. It's like, and the Paperboy just fucking ripped on him for that shit. It's like, bro, you look like a Super Saiyan or something. That was one of them. He said he was like the Lost Beetle member that we don't talk about. He said you look like a dying palm tree dude. Like, even the doctor was like, yeah, you look silly, bro. That's funny. The doctor in the interview, and also the doctor that was doing the surgery was like, yeah, it's possible. It's 100% possible, but it's going to look weird. It's like, I hope that probably is a thing, like the whole transracial thing, but I hope it's not, because that's just so fucking silly. It's just so silly. It better not be a thing. I better not do some research to find out, like, hey, no, I feel like I'm white, so I'm white. It's like, white, skin color is just a skin color. White is not a... Race is not a personality trait. Race is just your skin color, your skin pigment. That's all that is. It is not a personality trait, and I hate it when people try to make it seem like a personality trait. But then again, he wanted to actually look white, and it's just like, you know, I guess I get that, but at the same time, it's like, why? Whatever. See, now I'm thinking if it was like a real actual thing, like you can really somehow genetically warp yourself to make yourself look a different color, like legit look a different color. Like if I'm black and then all of a sudden I just look white, like my skin is actually white and I got white hair and shit and blue eyes and whatnot. Aryan race, what's up? I wonder like how many people would actually take that. Also, I hate the interviewer in the interview with the Dr. Paperboy and the main black guy interviewer, the host. I hate him because he was definitely trying to push this. He was definitely trying to push the fact that he was definitely trying to make Paperboy look like the villain in this situation, because like Doctor and Paperboy were agreeing on a lot. They were arguing at first, but then towards the as the interview progressed, they were starting to agree, so just like, no, I agree, yeah. And then they looked at him and was like, no. And then the interview was like, no, like, you hate women. It's like, what? What? You're definitely reaching, bro. You're definitely reaching, trying to get views, trying to push me and make me look like the villain. Again, that's like there's multiple cases of the show trying to make Paperboy look like the villain. And some of them, they were kind of right. Like when he shot old dudes, like, bruh, you did shoot someone though. But yeah, it's not all the time. Shit, I want to keep talking about this episode, but I gotta go. I really gotta go. That's all I'm gonna say for this episode. This has been Peace Cinematic. I'm your host, T5. If you like this show, please, if you like this video, these videos, you should subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, please. There's a big red button under the video somewhere. And if you like this video, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. If you want to talk to me, you can hit up the comment section below, or go to Twitter, or my Instagram, or my website. All that in the descriptions. Links in the below. Links in the description below. I'm out. I'm out. Bye.